Adam Harry, and I've got a guest here today.
It's me, JayArr.
We're both from BoLS Souls, and today we have the brand new Warhammer 40,000 Kill Team starter set.
Yeah, Gene Stealer cultists and Skitarii Rangers.
That's right.
Robots, mutants. What more do you want?
I want to get in here, but first, this is the new skirmish combat game set in the 40k universe.
And this
the
is
Grimdark.
I just want to point out.
Lift.
Yeah, it is.
It's two people.
It's solid.
It's got some weight to it.
Yeah, it's like getting a copy of Gloomhaven or something.
Yeah, it's pretty good. There's a lot of stuff in this box, obviously.
Yeah,
you can
get
see the contents.
Yeah, you get the core manual, a couple of booklets.
Oh yeah.
Game board, some terrain.
Yeah, there's 20 minis too, so it's basically a box of Skitarii and a box of Gene Stealer cultists, which I'm pretty excited about personally. I serve the Forearm Emperor, as you know.
As do we all.
Yeah, so eventually.
Blesses and protects us.
Right. This game is pretty cool because it's designed for 2 to 4 players.
Ooh.
You can actually play multiplayer.
Really?
Yeah. We'll get into that, but
right.
Today we're just going to be looking at the contents of this box. So that said, JayArr, let's dive in.
All right.
This box is heavy.
It really is.
This is some of the thicker cardboard too. This isn't like a little.
Yeah, this is like solid.
It's good stuff. All right, let's move it along.
Kill team. Well,
that's everything in the box, folks. We're done.
Right.
Just kidding. There's probably more too.
Oh.
What's on the other side?
Ah.
Frame that and hang it. Ooh, fancy. Pretty.
Don't mind if I do. All right.
Ooh.
Minis.
Hang on. All right, bases.
Bases. Empty bags.
We like extra baggies.
We do.
We'll get to what that's for later, but
all right, well, let's
colored
see.
Plastic.
Colored plastic, yeah.
This is new. We got red for the
Skitarii, yeah.
These look like the same sprues you'd find in a Skitarii box.
They do,
but they are color coordinated. We'll move these. We'll take a closer look at these in a second. We have the Gene Stealer
cults. Gene Stealer cult gray.
Yeah, this is like a light blue kind of gray color.
Yeah.
It's not the same gray plastic we've seen.
No, it is. Yeah, like a light bluey.
We'll come back to that
kind of thing.
And then terrain. They have this like light tan looking terrain.
And they have
I am so excited to get
a
my
lot of
hands
it.
on this
Holy
stuff.
cow!
Oh man.
Man, look at these guys.
It's a whole lot of sprues. We'll take a look at all these here in a second too. Just keep going.
All right.
More terrain. Put that in there. Another kill team thing.
Well, hey, you want
one for each of us?
One for each of us. Sweet. Yeah.
Actually, these are these the same? They're the same picture, but yeah, it's the same picture.
Maybe. Well, one for me, one for you.
I think so.
Okay.
This is design. It's 2-player. There's 2 of us.
There's 2 of us. It makes sense.
Some extra.
Looks like we got
decks.
some. These are unit cards.
We'll go over those in a second.
We'll get through these.
Ooh, the new clear range ruler. 12 inches.
Special dice. Ooh, a couple of D10s in there.
A sneaky long base. I bet that's for the Skitarii.
I bet that is. Bunch of tokens. What is this? An FFG game?
Hey-o.
Devoted Sons. I guess the neophyte
packets. We'll open these up too.
Ooh.
We have the core book. This is interesting. It's not a hardback. Soft color, full color. We'll flip to that here in a sec.
I want that. And then, of course, the board.
Very cool.
And then that's
everything in the box.
Yep.
No hidden surprises here. What do you want to take a look at first?
How about we take a look at the core book. We flip through that, and I'll open up some of these plastic guys.
Let's do it. All right, we've got the core manual here. We're not going to go through this page by page, obviously.
Right, because no one's got that kind of time.
This isn't a rules review either, so we just wanted to show off what it is real fast. It is 208 pages.
Holy cow.
As I mentioned, full color. It's got a bunch of reference stuff in there. It's got everything you need to play for all of your different...
All of the different factions are in there.
All the factions are in there. There's rules and points. There's specialists, charts.
Leaders, advanced rules.
Shooting phase, all that. Here's a quick glimpse at the table of contents so you guys can get a gauge. Again, quite a bit of information here. All of the information for getting started, the factions, rules, different missions, all the different kill teams. There are 16 kill teams that you can build from, ranging from your Adeptus Astartes, Space Marines, to Gene Stealer cultists, and everything in between. There's even... I'm excited about this. There's actual Tyranid
kill teams in there. Oh, Tyranid warriors even.
And Hormagaunts even.
That's amazing.
And Gene Stealers, naturally. Gene Stealers, of course.
Of course. Obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah, but like Hormagaunts and Termagants.
It's been a while.
It has been.
So that's what's in this book. Again, full color. We're not going to go through that in this video, but...
I am going to chew it.
We're going to go through that probably later date. Also, in the book, we've got some packets,
Ooh.
which we've opened up here. This is going to be a quick reference guide if you want to make the Devoted Sons kill team.
These are the Gene Stealer cults.
Right. Kind of the, I guess, the default, maybe not the right word, but you get a bit of lore on them. You get background about them specifically.
Right.
And then special, not rules, but
like some lore for all of them. Same with the Skitarii.
Yep.
They have if you're like individual guys, how they serve the Omnissiah, all that stuff.
Just quick reference. This is the start here section. How to play the game, the shooting phase. You guys can check out those rules right there.
Mm-hmm.
Flip this over real fast, and then of course, it shares the same DNA as Warhammer 40k. There are some changes. Which,
absolutely.
Again, this isn't a rules review, so we're not going to go over all of those.
We've got these D10s in there, so
yeah, changing up the game. But anyway.
And then, of course, we've got the instructions, or
Instrucciones.
Los Instrucciones.
The starter set, how to build everything. It's the same. It's full color. If you've
built these
models,
guys, you know how to build them. If you haven't, hey, you're gonna learn.
You're gonna learn. And then also the Sector Imperialis terrain, which I'm super pumped about.
Yeah, like that. Honestly, I mean, the kill team models are cool, and like the rules, obviously, super excited about. But I think like that terrain is amazing.
I was reading up on it today. It is fantastic. It's man, I'm so excited about it. It's fully compatible within itself, within the Sector Imperialis. So if you buy one set and you buy a different set, you can mix and match. All the parts. It's just you can build crazy buildings. Anyway, moving on from there. This one has some paint info on the back there, and then they do have some rules,
data sheets.
These are data sheets if you want to play Spanish, different languages, obviously.
But that's for the data
actually,
sheets for the guys that are in. Are they the ones from 40k?
These are the ones from 40k in here. So
nice.
Yeah, if you want to play Neophyte Hybrids and Skitarii Rangers,
you're good to go.
You can get the rules in here too. So
speaking of Neophyte Hybrids and Skitarii Rangers,
it is a bit of a stepping stone from this game to 40k, but this is a very different game. Let's go ahead and pause real fast and take a look at all those different cards.
Yeah.
There's a couple different decks we found in the box.
Yeah.
We've divided them up kind of in logical pairs here. So we've got the Gene Stealer Cult decks, the Adeptus Mechanicus Skitarii decks, and then we also have this generic tactics deck.
Yeah.
So what these decks are, there's different things. Which one do you want to start with, JayArr?
Let's start with these guys because this one's pretty straightforward. So these are just the kill team datasheet cards.
Right.
Quick reference: you can track your, as you can see, you can track your XP that you gain.
Yep. The XP's down here at the bottom.
Oh, you can track any flesh wounds, any. If you are convalescing or a new recruit, you can make all the notes you want.
And there's also for each one there's blanks as well. So if you want to create your own, they do have points listed for that particular model when you're building your kill team out. It is a points-based game still, so you kind of work on that with your opponent. Next up, we have the tactics decks, which these are the same. Sorry, they're not the same. They're unique for each faction.
Right.
These are the generic ones. Those are across the board, but you can kind of see a couple here. Seismic Blast for Gene Stealer Cults costs 2 command points. There's another one. Raise the Icons one. It's a Gene Stealer Cult specific one.
Yeah, you got like auto tracking software for the Adeptus Mechanicus. That's 1 command point.
Yep.
Conqueror Doctrina Imperative. That's 2 command points. Lets you do better in the fight phase.
And then there's a bunch of generic ones as well. Yeah. In case you're wondering, command points work kind of like they do in the new Age of Sigmar Second Edition.
Right, that's right, because your kill team generates 1.
At the start of your turn, you generate 1. And then at the start of the first game, if there's a differential in points for each 10 points in difference, you get the player with the lower amount gets 1. So if JayArr's playing 100 points and I'm playing 80 points, the start of the first game, or start of the first battle round of the game, I would get 2 points as well on top of the one I'd get normally.
Right.
And they don't go away until you spend them, so they carry over.
So you can save them up from round to round and have like one amazing turn where I spend like 4 command points.
You can also use the same command ability multiple times in the same game, but you can only use it once per round.
Right.
So just keep that in mind. So
very cool.
Yeah, these new command point system there. So let's go take a look at some more stuff.
Yes.
Next up, we're just going to take a fast look at the kill team's tokens.
Yep.
These are designed for both the Admech or Skitarii
and the Gene Stealer Cults. You can see you've got like
they're
markers
front and back
for each of your guys.
You've got these are objective markers here. These are like wound markers or activation markers, depending on how you want to use them and stuff like that. So they're just quick markers for different things in the game. Pretty simple.
Pretty simple, pretty straightforward.
Yep. Next up, we have the board. It is actually double-sided. Here's the first side. We're just gonna slide around. This is a pretty good sized.
Yeah, it's got the big giant Aquila on there.
Yep. Flip it over.
Perfect place for you to stack up your terrain.
And then of course another the flip side of the board as well.
Interestingly enough, it looks like you could pretty easily like
line them up.
So
sure.
if you know someone else who has the Kill Team box,
you
could make an even bigger board.
You can, and I think you'd want to, depending on how many players you have. So
absolutely.
That's the board. And real quick, we wanted to show off the new Kill Team dice. They are black with orange pips, or kind of a gray with an orange pip, and then these are orange with black numbers. These are D10s, so not quite sure what we're doing with these dice yet, but D10s in the game.
We got them, so we'll use them.
And again, that's 6 D6s and 2 D10s. Cool. We're gonna go through the sprues next for the 2 different factions. Now we've seen these before. These aren't new sprues; they're just different colored plastic. So we're not gonna spend a ton of time on these. But
you know, here's your Skitarii Rangers. You get a bunch of dudes.
Enough to make 10 models.
Exactly.
You even get the long gun dude in there with that we've seen at base, so you can make a full squad. Depending on what you want to do, I would take a look at the cards that are included if you just want to do a quick build list. So it's kind of up to you. But those are the Rangers. Here are the Gene Stealer Cultist sprue. It's basically, again, from the box set. It's the exact same one that I've built several of these already.
But, you know, you've got it. You can build your guys. You've got, all the different...
Yeah. I think it's cool. It's the different color-coded plastic. So, again, if you just want to play right out of the box,
you're good to go.
You're good to go.
It's going to look fine and good.
Yeah. And, again, these are same fantastic models that you've seen from the other kit.
Yeah.
Not much else to say. Let's take a look at the new terrain kits.
That's what I'm excited about.
Overall, there are 5 different unique sets of sprues.
Right.
We're going to go through each set one by one. You get 3 copies of this particular sprue, so let's just look at this one real fast.
Yeah, you've got like a broken wall section.
Yep.
You've got some pillars, including this sweet ruined broken like pillar.
Yeah, it's just a couple of different sections there. I'm not too sure how this is going to go together, but I'm pretty sure using the floor plates, you can, with the walls and everything like that, you can kind of customize it and do what you want. Yeah. All right, here's the next section we're going to take a look at. There are, again, 3 copies of this particular sprue. You can see here, again, more broken wall, more pillars.
This one seems a little bit more heavily, like, walled in. One thing that I feel like is worth pointing out is how many spaces there are to, like, hide a model.
Yeah, and again, we'll see with the rest of these, the big wall sections, if you're looking for some line of sight blocking terrain, it's a fantastic terrain set to do that with. Here's the 3rd set of sprues that we're going to be taking a look at. Again, you're going to get 2 copies of this particular sprue. It's quite large. And again, just like we just were mentioning, these wall sections are big.
Yeah.
So if you're wanting to hide behind it with models, even up to like a Redemptor Dreadnought or larger.
Yeah, you definitely can find spaces to do that.
Yeah, flipping this over, you can see how it's going to kind of fit together. Yeah.
I like all the little industrial details that are on here.
Actually, what's neat about this is it was designed by the same folks that did the Sector Mechanicus terrain.
Really?
So all these little industrial pipes and things like that, you can actually line them up with your Sector Mechanicus piping and stuff like that.
That's really cool.
To have a more complicated...
Have like a nice little forge shrine or something.
Yeah, or whatever you wanted to do. So
cool.
It's pretty cool. And you can see kind of where the connections are made for the floor bits if you wanted to stack this up.
Very cool.
Speaking of floor bits, here's the 4th set. There's 2 copies of this, and you're gonna get your roofs and your
floors.
I want to say real fast too. This is the slightly thicker plastic that we've seen GW use for the other terrain kits, so it's gonna be a little bit sturdier than say one of the model plastics.
Absolutely.
A little bit hardier to use and play with. So.
And a little bit spikier too. Ow.
Exactly. So we've got some floors, some blown out floors here, blown out walls.
A lot of little details and
all the little doodads.
Ornaments to add.
You can see the underside here. This is great for making connections with your other terrain bits. It uses that same kind of lock system that we saw with the Sector Mechanicus.
Yeah.
So that's going to be pretty cool. Like I said, you can probably combine those 2 sets to come some really, really cool terrain. And it's going to be super sturdy.
I'm looking forward to seeing what people put together.
Me too. Here's the final 5th and final sprue for the terrain. Man, again, super detailed, really cool looking.
Yeah, super ornamental. Like, that's really cool. And then here's more pillars just in case you don't have enough.
Exactly. So you're going to be able to pillar it up.
Sweet.
Have lots of terrain.
Well, I mean, like, no matter what, you're gonna have cover or
Yeah.
some line of sight blocking stuff.
Yeah, I think if you had, again, you and a couple buddies had a set or two, you could have a really nice table with all this terrain.
That would be super sick.
Cool. Well, that is everything in the new Warhammer 40,000 Kill Team starter set.
Heck yeah.
That's a lot of stuff, man.
It's a lot of stuff. I'm excited to, like, dive in and start playing around with them.
I know. We keep saying we need to do a campaign, JayArr. I think it might be time. This is looking pretty good.
Yeah, the rules seem really cool. The models, you know, like, the terrain especially is one of the shining jewels of this box set.
Yeah, it's a lot of terrain in there. If you have a terrain collection and you're looking to add to it, this is a great option to do that. If you're just looking to have a Kill Team table or just getting started, again, this is a perfect starting point. That's why it's a starter set.
One box of these is everything you need to get like you and a buddy in the game like today.
Right.
It'd take you a couple hours probably to put the Skitaria and the Gene Stealer cults together.
For sure.
Especially if you've never done it before, but...
But once you get everything built, you can start playing immediately.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about that one. Anyway, I'm Adam Harry.
I'm JayArr.
We're both from Bell of Lost Souls.
Thanks for watching.
Click to subscribe. Check out more videos. And thanks for watching.